Well, welcome guys to another episode of BOOKS-Bedwars. I'm gonna complain about, well, a couple of things about just college stuff, to be honest. I had to buy books, and one of them is an online book, and it comes with a code or whatever, and I didn't get the code, and I have to do this like 14-day like access, and then I lose access because I don't have the code, and I need to go to my bookstore or whatever, and it's like, it's so inconvenient. It's so stupid. It didn't come with the code for some reason, even though I thought it did. The person even told me it's on the receipt, so you should be good to go. And I was like, all right, sweet. And I checked the receipt and I tried the like random numbers that are on there. None of them were valid. None of them even fit the access code. So I was like, what the hell's going on? So now I have to go to the bookstore and try and figure that out. And it's really annoying. It's just like, why do books, you know, why do they? What the hell was that? Why do they just make books cost money at college? Because well, I don't think all of them make you pay, but sometimes they do. Why are my frame rate just so high? Whatever. It's just inconvenient and stupid, in my opinion. I just personally think, no, we don't need this. Why? We already have to pay for our tuition. Why do we have to pay for books also? So you can just scam us more? It's like, it's ridiculous. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I'm gonna tweak if that guy was gonna go for my bed, because it's like, don't do it, man. Don't do it. I will fireball you, and you will die. You will die. I told you, you die. Like I said, so, it's just so inconvenient that they make you pay for this stuff. Oh, I feather falling. I'm a god now. I personally think it's kind of just a scam and a ripoff a little bit there. Like, what is the purpose? What is the point? I don't understand. I think like during lockdown and stuff. So I think during a lockdown, my college had it, so the books were free, actually. And I was really excited because it was my senior year and I was about to graduate high school. So I was like, sweet, my books will be free. I don't need to worry about buying books. And then they were like, oh, we're not doing online anymore, so you have to buy your books now. I'm like, it was so stupid. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. The 1 year, like, you know, the 1 year I'm gonna go to college and it's still, it was technically not like during lockdown still, but like the pandemic was still going on and we still were required masks and everything. We were just going back to class in person. And I'm just like, why? You know, just like, why do they hate us so much? They make us pay for our books again, even though the last year they didn't. And the thing was, during lockdown, the year before I went to my college, they made Christmas break like start at like Thanksgiving break, and they didn't have to go back until like late January. And I was like, holy crap, I wish. Even though my Christmas break was honestly pretty long, I would say, it was still like insane for what they did. I still can't believe what they did for all that stuff. Absolutely ridiculous. But I mean it was COVID, yada yada yada, stupid stuff. Either way though, I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Why do I have to pay for books? And unfortunately, I had to pay for books. It's so bad too, because some books are like $200 just for a book. One book is $200. Why? Why is a book $200? I don't know. I just need a statistics book, man. I don't need like theory of relativity. I'm not doing that. Like, what am I doing? Like, what is going on? Oh, okay. Okay then, sure, we'll go with that. That guy looked like he was gonna be a sweaty player because he had like, you know, the lunar client like wings or whatever and stuff like that. But nope, he walked off the edge. Beautiful work right there. Thanks, Hypixel. Oh my god, and my voice is getting raspy now because I'm like ranting so much. Okay, there we go. Dang, holy crap. No, but again, it's just, I don't want to pay $200 for a stupid book. Why? I'm just gonna get feather falling. This is ridiculous. I love rotating items. I think it's so dumb that I have to, you know, pay for books. And like, yeah, they have if you have like grants or loans, obviously you don't have to worry. Sometimes they also offer not to pay for your books, but like there's like a fund or whatever, like a scholarship thing that'll help pay for your books, which is nice. I am thankful, bruh. I'm thankful that I didn't have to actually pay for my books out of pocket for the most part. I think I only bought like one book off Amazon because it was cheaper, and like technically like some of that money that is paid by my college or whatever, it's like I can eventually withdraw that money when the semester is like halfway over or whatever, or when grant money is available. It's not a grant though, it's like it's a state grant thing or something like that. I don't know, but if you look at current recent global events, I think a few college students might not get that said grant money. Yeah, so that's, you know, that's life. But I'm just lucky that for the most part I don't have to worry about that for paying for books. But again, it's just like, God, that's so overpriced and ridiculous. It's like we're already paying for, you know, going to school here, and depending on what school you go to, you could spend like $50,000 going to school there, and if you don't have loans or, you know, scholarship money, that's like out of your pocket. But I feel like for the most part, lots of people get loans or scholarships. I think 50,000 was like a baseline. I think there are cheaper schools. I don't know for sure though, to be honest. I think like back in the day, college used to be like $20,000, 15,000. I genuinely have no idea. I just know college prices are ridiculous now, and like highly inflated to what they were like originally, mainly because like they have to pay for staff and like maintenance and run it. What are you doing? I can just do this. What was the plan? What was the plan? What was that? What? Bruh. Yeah, so I'm gonna just ignore that last game because I don't know what that guy's plan was. But either way, I don't know. I think it's really stupid that, you know, you have to pay for your tuition and then pay for your books. Obviously there's that small minority that doesn't have to pay for tuition, or doesn't have to pay for much of their tuition or whatever, or they get their books for free, but they still have to pay tuition or whatever. But like, still, it's annoying when, you know, you're working, like your family works a crap ton of jobs for you to go to school that you wanted to go to or whatever, or the dream school you wanted to go to, and you're working like 4 jobs, and then, you know, you have to what do you call it? I can't English. And you still have to pay for more crap. It's like ridiculous. Especially when, I think my freshman year, again, I was lucky, and I think I actually paid for my books out of pocket. Because I didn't know there was a book grant thing at the time. I had to pay like $500 for books. And the sucky part about that was, I didn't even use like half of them. That's the really sucky part about college and just reading and buying books or whatever. It's just, they sometimes don't get to the material, or they're like, actually, we're not going to use this material. That's the stupid thing, actually, is a word of advice when you go to college or university or wherever you go for higher education. Don't bring your book, like, don't buy the book yet, because there's a good chance that you're not going to actually use that book. Literally, you'll go to syllabus day and you're like, oh, yay, I got my book. And they're like, actually, we're not going to use this book at all. The syllabus just said that because it's not even the syllabus. I'm pretty sure it's like the, oh, crap. I think it's just based off, like, because the college itself has to, it's the course. It's based off the course, I should say. I think that, hello? Okay, I was gonna say, like, that makes no sense. Get out of here. I broke that bed. That's stupid. I think it's just based off the course. The college has to then order those books. And then either it's the professor's decision to use said books, or maybe the professor, like, doesn't use those books anyways or something, but, like, the college still orders them, which is stupid. That's the other thing. It's just like, I don't understand how that even comes through, because obviously it's the professor's decision to use the books, because obviously if they don't want to use them, they don't have to. And I feel like a majority of them don't want to, because, I don't know, reading text material for the most part is pretty boring, unless it's like, you know, I don't know, you're like a classics major and you read like the Odyssey or something, or like the Iliad, and I don't know, like what's his name? What's his name? Oedipus. Yeah, that. I don't know, like something like that or whatever, where it's just like genuinely that is required reading material that you need for said class. Then that's different, I feel like. But like I'm in a sales management class or whatever, and they're like, don't buy this textbook. You don't need it. I'm serious. You don't need it. Don't buy it. We're never going to use it. And then like some other class or whatever, like my macro class for economics or whatever, it's just like, yeah, you could buy the book if you want, but like we're not really going to need it. Heck, one of my professors, like my freshman and sophomore year, part of my junior year too, I think. Actually, yeah, my junior year also. He doesn't require any books. And on top of that, which was kind of cool, to be honest, he just gave you the notes. He just had the notes printed off. That was the sucky part, though, was deciphering his freaking notes, to be honest. It, like, sucked trying to decipher that. But it wasn't bad. I mean, it was pretty easy to do. I definitely would recommend still trying to take your own form of notes. Don't be me. Don't just be like, it's chill, or whatever. Because, like, I did that quite a bit, where I was just like, I'm not going to take notes. I don't need to. I don't need to worry about it. And then, like, there would be a test, and I'd have to look back on the notes he gave us, and I'm like, oh, this is really confusing. I should have, like, wrote something down to memorize it better. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Goku. Bye, Goku. Oh, he almost got me there. GG. All right, well, that was a rant, I guess. That was another episode of BOOKS-Bedwars, guys. Hope you liked it. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Hit the join button. I'll see you later. Deuces.